Papa. Oh, do it. Does it not? Oh, there it is. Okay. I was just like, please, don't do this to me. Well, welcome. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening.
Care package on the way.
Hello, Rika. Rika is Rika, and we love Rika in this household. Oh, I thought the ads had actually stopped. Oh, well. But thank you, Rika, for the care package. I stretched too far, and my shoulder did not like it. Oh no. He'll be fine in a second. Today is the day. Today is the day. Let me get... I for once have a soda. I don't drink them very often anymore. But it just sounded really good yesterday, so I picked one up on the way home from work. Or not on the way home, like before I left work, because they sell them at work. I don't think there's any more side quests around. I think it is just the hunt board that we have some stuff that we can go do.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty in the hills?
Well, welcome. You get to later today go be menaces in D&D. Okay, we have Dread Comet. That is a terrifying thing to see with a red chocobo if you played Final Fantasy XIV and come across the red chocobo. So Dread Comet, where are you? You are right there. Okay, that's easy to find. Easy peasy. Now, what about the man in black? That's from Lost Wing. Okay. We'll go get Dread Comet first. Should be around this area. This will probably be the easiest way because I can get on my chocobo right away. Grab that. Goodbye. I don't know how the level scaling works because it feels like sometimes it feels like the levels go up very fast and then other times it's like, oh, I'm like 7 or 8 above the level. What happened? Make a right out of here after this. Oh, do I only have Torgal right now? Ooh, that's gonna be a little bit harder than it would have been. I probably could have talked to Otto and gotten some extra people with me. Oh well. Mama didn't raise no bitch. We'll do it. Oh, there he is. I saw him. Toucan looking motherfucker.
That's like no chocobo I've ever seen. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
Oh god. Not what I was expecting. I was not expecting. Oh god. Oh my god. Can you stop with this many things real quick? There we go. God damn, that was just bad. Hello, Nakabonk. Hello. That thing would not stop.
Poor beast. There was nothing I could do.
It wouldn't stop. It wouldn't stop calling down meteors, so I had to do the thing and kill it. 'Tis unfortunate. It is going good. We are playing the Final Fantasy. I'm a little sad that I could not, unfortunately, play Stellar Blade today because it does not allow me to play it until later in the afternoon, which means I will not get to play it today because I wanted to play it on stream. So I have to wait until Friday to play it, and I'm sad. But it'll be okay.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch. Perhaps.
Anything I can interest you in?
Probably could start buying orchestral rolls, but nah.
My thanks. Here you are. Go with Gilbert.
Okay. So where is Lost Wing? Lost Wing's here, right? Yeah, Lost Wing. Couldn't slide into Stellar Blade, unfortunately not. It told me not until 4 p.m. my time. Crying, pissing, shitting. Oh, is it down there? Must be like in the sewer or something. What? I'm so confused. I know where to go, but not how to get there. Oh, wait. Is it? Oh, no, it's not that way. Oh, is this it? Wait. Oh, is it like the cellar? Ah, yeah, it looks like the cellar. Yeah, I would have never found this if I wouldn't have known, or if I wouldn't have looked it up.
Better already.
Only triumphant? I thought you were an S rank, not a... Okay.
You'll regret doing my mother's bidding. Hold still. I'm leaving.
Okay, is that it? For some reason, I thought it was going to be S rank because it was at the end of the list, but I guess not. Especially since it didn't give me any, like, description on where the thing was. It just was just like, oh yeah, this is a thing. And I'm like, oh, okay, I'll go do it.
Cole said it was an army of Akasha. What will happen to me?
Let's look at the board. Yeah, that was up. Throws me off when it's in that kind of order, though.
How may I help you today, Clive?
1550.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Clive? But if you're here, where the hell is everyone else? Don't tell me. They're all right. But it's a long story. You lot don't do things by halves, do you? Well, at least everyone's still breathing. Now, as for these writings, I'm sorry to say, Clive, but if you had those, you'd be... sitting under a pile of rubble, I know. But we were able to save a few bits and pieces from the ruins, most of which ended up being used to build this place. The more personal items we gave to the next of kin. In the case of Sid's things, that would have been mid.
Then I'll check the workshop.
Ooh, okay. Search Mid's dungeon. Why are we calling it a dungeon?
If Amber and the last
The fuck you mean? I thought it was a workshop. Is she locking people up down here? That kind of workshop? You know, Mid, what you into? Kinky, right? Is it the kink shop? We love those.
This looks like it's from Sid's old diary. Mitchell already have read it. I'd better keep looking. What do we have here? Oh, Sid's pipes. Something tells me Mid won't be needing these.
We've had no word from Canva for days. Please tell me it is all right.
I remember seeing this doll in Sid's cellar. I wonder if it was Mid's. Huh. What's this tucked inside it?
Riddle, I know you like riddles, so I reckon you'll appreciate what this one of all my inventions. This one's the best, and so when choosing its place to rest, I recalled your opus daughter dearest. And now it sleeps there in the first. I'm going to have to work on that last rhyme. Good luck.
Sid's best invention. That sounds promising. So Sid hid something in Mid's first opus. What would that be?
I don't know.
Perhaps Otter might know.
Bum, 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 bum. You know, I should probably just start buying all the fucking orchestral rolls. With how much money do I even have? Can you tell me? 200,000? Might not actually be enough for all of them, yeah. Oh well. That might be an indie game thing. I just go buy all the orchestral rolls just to have them.
Did you find anything?
Possibly. You wouldn't happen to know what Mid's first opus was?
Opus? That girl's as tone deaf as a banshee. Unless you mean the orchestrion. She couldn't have been more than, what, 11, 12 when she cobbled that thing together? It surprised us all. Not least her dad. You should have seen how proud he was of the little scamp. What's that battered old box had to do with anything?
I think Sid may have hidden something inside it.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those two and their bloody treasure hunts. Half the things in the hideaway were hidden one time or another.
How are we supposed to do our duty if the hills are crawling with cash and human
Let me go ahead and restock potions.
Still alive, are ya?
Do I just buy these? Yeah, I'm not that worried about orchestral rolls. I'd rather make sure I have enough money for
It's better I'll be here. Come again.
everything that I need here.
I'm not much bothered either way.
I didn't break it. Well, I didn't break it.
What didn't you break?
Nothing. We didn't break nothing. We definitely didn't break the orchestrion.
What's wrong with it?
It's broken. Except when it isn't. See?
And you had nothing to do with this.
No, nothing.
Did I fight
We just
Odin
wanted
yet?
to listen to all the
The
songs
first
at
fight?
once.
Yes.
So we press all the buttons. Like this.
We fought him, almost died.
See?
All too well.
Hi, Salty.
All right, out of the way.
I was hoping to play Stellar Blade today, but unfortunately, did not work out that way. It doesn't release until like this afternoon. Crying. I'm just like, why put a date on it if it's not gonna happen until the afternoon?
Something caught on one of the gears.
Did you break it? Can you fix it?
Oh, hi.
No.
Hello.
Yeah, yes. There.
Castle after it killed
How
General,
about now?
yeah.
You fixed it. Sid fixed it.
Okay, Salty,
He
hello.
more than fixed it. Yeah. New music.
Huh. Never heard this one before.
They started playing when I removed this. Whatever it is.
Well, don't look at me. I can tell you it's important, though. Sid showed it to me once and said as much. Said it was the stuff dreams were made of. Let's just hope it's the stuff ships are made of as well.
Indeed. Let's see if we can make some dreams come true.
Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Ba-dum-bum-ba-da-dum. Not me, just avoiding the orchestral rolls like the plague because I'm like, I don't want to spend money on
Just
it
the
yet.
two I was looking for.
Aye. Who's a patient?
Actually, yes. The Crown Prince just left.
Dion left.
Unless you've another word for stood up and walked off. Yes, left. He did have the decency to leave a message with Obelisk before commandeering one of his dinghies. Should we go after him?
No. We're not the Prince's keepers. He's free to do as he sees fit.
I'd rather he did so in bed. His wounds are nowhere near healed. Much like yours, I suspect. Otto told me what happened in Canver. What is it with this realm's princes and their aversion to rest?
Ask me when I get back. Though I may be sometime.
Then at least try to stay safe.
And if that fails, try to stay alive, eh?
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
Every moment I wait.
Everyone just being like, just don't die, motherfucker. Don't die. Turn to the ironworks. Okay. So we have two quests, side quests here.
Yeah.
Thankfully we didn't get a
The
new
flagship sails. I have to get back.
hunting mark because I really don't want to go for another one right now. That plus, that's probably going to add... I'll add something. Okay, hold on. Let's go ahead and grab... Or let's see what we can get here now.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you.
'Cause that's such a big jump and stuff. Genji gloves. What are Genji gloves? Increases damage dealt to enemies by 5%. That's
Best
not
of luck
terrible.
out there, Sid.
Oh no, is it another
All right,
blacksmith?
Clive. Blackthorn told me you helped him out again. It's half of that. Speaking of which, I'm actually a bit,
Worried about him. And you want my advice.
afraid so.
Hello,
It's a bit of
Celty.
a funny one, this, but I saved this posh knob while I was out on a mission, and he gave me this flashy ring to say thank you. So, obviously, I show it to Blackthorn thinking he'll be impressed, only for him to go white as a sheet and quiet as a curl instead. Try as I might, I can't for the life of me work out what could have got him upset like that. And seeing as how Blackthorn opens up when you're around, I thought maybe...
All right, we'll
I'd
ask him.
speak to him again. Well, I suppose there's no point leaving him to stew.
Cheers, Clive.
I'll be sure to pay him a visit as soon as I have a moment.
All right, I'll meet you by the forge then. You come along when you're ready.
Salty, why are you rubbing your head up against the desk? Are you trying to get all the attention because you know I won't be here like all of next week?
She can't. Glory to Griga. There you are. And not a moment too soon.
Are you gonna be sad that I'm gonna be at Offkai next week?
Talia's busy working herself into an early grave.
It'll be okay.
Since the arrival of her latest
Although I am
patient,
kind of sad
she's
for
refused to
Offkai
stop, even
because
for
of
a
the way
moment.
they're doing their meet and greets. I'm just like,
tried
nah, I
offering
don't
to see to him in her
wanna.
stead, but
I don't wanna
she
do
won't
that
hear of
just
it.
in case.
Clive, she hasn't left the infirmary in days. She's pushing herself too hard. And if she doesn't rest soon, will you talk to her?
Salty.
Order her to her chambers if that's what it takes. Because if she keeps this up, I fear the hideaway will be without its best physica before too long.
I know better than to order Talia to do anything, but I'll speak to her.
Thank you. I pray you have better luck than I did.
Oh wait, she's just in there. Let me get through there. Everybody live. Ooh, he's stoned.
Well, Talia, Rodriguez worried about you. And if what he says is
Salty.
true, then so am I. We all admire
Don't mess
your
with stuff on the
dedication,
desk.
but you do need to rest.
I will, when it's time. Until then, I'm staying put. We owe him that much.
Who is he?
Someone from my past. Someone who doesn't deserve to die alone. It won't be much longer. The crystal's curse has almost finished its work. If I had the tears, I could ease his passing. But without them, we've nothing that will touch the agony of those last few hours.
How would tears help this man?
Not my tears. Tears of mercy. Alicia, it's the only thing strong enough.
You wouldn't, Talia. Surely. There must be something we can do for him.
Sometimes an easy death is the greatest kindness we can offer. You do well to remember that, Rodrigue.
I will.
There is a
We
car
have
idling in
all
my
the
lap.
ingredients we need for Alicia Balwan.
She swing her tail.
It needs to be fresh, though, so we rarely have much to hand. I can make the draft if you can bring me what we're missing.
Just tell me what you need.
There is a species of venom-weeping spider that lives in the forests of Norvent, near Lorbert's Pass. Bring me one of their eyes. Preserve it as best you can, but avoid contact with the tears. I'll make sure the other ingredients are ready before you return.
Thank you, Clive. I won't forget this.
You comfy?
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to Mid and the others?
They'll be fine as long as...
Okay. Oh, hi. I kind of need my hand to play the game.
Bloody hell, Clive. Not this again. Oh, Reckon you got better things to do with your time?
That remains to be seen. August tells me he showed you a ring, and that the sight of it clearly upset you. Would you mind telling us why?
Come on, mate. Bottling it up ain't gonna help no one. If it weren't the ring, and it was something I said, then I'm sorry.
It was the ring, right? It brought back some unhappy memories, that's all. Memories better left forgotten.
Memories of what?
There are things we'd all rather leave behind, Blackthorn. But sometimes it helps to talk about them.
The car
And
she
sometimes
sleeps.
it doesn't. Is that so hard to understand?
Don't be like that.
Fine. If it'll get you off my back. That ring you flashed was the work of Zoltan. We apprenticed together, back in the day.
You've never mentioned him before.
Why would I? Ain't seen him in decades, and the last time I did, we almost came to blows.
You
The
good?
ring brought it all back. I could tell it was one of his the moment I saw it. Bastard's improved, though. More than I thought possible. That thing's a work of art.
So it was a nice ring. Worth a few gil, maybe. What's it matter to you?
It matters because engraving metal's a nightmare, and I've got no bloody idea how he managed it. The fact is, I couldn't make anything even half that detailed.
So what? You're an armorer, not a jeweler.
I'm the Idaway's master craftsman. I'm not stealing a living at some backwater village forge. My armor keeps you lot safe, and my swords keep you dangerous. As far as I'm concerned, every swing of my hammer's another blow struck in the name of our cause. So I put my heart and soul into my work. Because the curse breakers deserve better than second best. And I refuse to be shown up by the likes of Zoltan.
Very well. Why don't we go and pay him a visit? Learn his secret.
I doubt he'd be too happy to see me.
Then just this once. Make peace with being second best. Swallow your pride, and focus all your energies on the task at hand. Keeping the curse breakers armed and armored. Provided you can do that, you'll hear no complaints from me. But if you can't, and it's going to distract you, we need to do something about it.
What'd you say, Blackthorn? You know he's right. And it's not like you'll be going alone.
All right.
Magic. So, where do you reckon old what's-his-name is then? Zoltan, was it?
In Dravozd, my old village. He won't have left. He's the chief.
Dravozd, eh? That rings a bell. Not far from Tabor, right? Just north of the fields of Carava. Got that, Clive? Meet us at Dravozd as soon as you can, yeah? And I'll make sure Blackthorn don't get cold feet.
Good luck with that. I'll see you there.
Okay. There was another thing that opened up. Okay.
He's a surly sucker.
The realm's crops are all being harvested.
We need to make certain that our seeds last.
Stealthy is a very happy kitty. She be doing all the purrs.
Sid, do you recall the flowers I had you bring back to the yard?
Vaguely. Is something wrong?
I'm afraid so. I was able to get most of the Morganbeards to take root, but they rarely flower. I fear the soil here does not agree with them. However, I believe I have a solution.
I can't wait to hear it.
I'm going to marry the Morganbeards with Morbles. I know, but hear me out. Morbles are possessed of a highly choleric temperament. The fire which drives them appears to be maintained by an abundance of nutrient-rich ether drawn from their environs. I believe that by grafting a Morble vine to a Morganbeard, the appendage's wealth of vigor-inducing nutrients might well stimulate the flower to bloom. The endeavor, I assure you, is scientifically sound. I simply need a vine to prove the theory.
Sure.
And all you need is a single vine from an ordinary Morble.
That is correct. A single vine. As for the Morble, I fear ordinary may not suffice. But, as luck would have it, a most extraordinary specimen is rumored to haunt the swamps of Rosaria. Why, a notice concerning this very creature was only recently posted on the hunt board.
How timely.
Well, I shan't keep you any longer. I know you have much to do, as do I. Now, where did I put my watering can?
Okay, Silty. Why? I took a nap and everything. I was late to stream because I took a nap. Body, you can't be doing this to me. Can't be making me more tired.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Your brother isn't a fan of carrots, Kupo. Very carrot of Rosaria is anything like the one that just got posted on the board. I'd see why. Carrot. Whispering Waters, Rosaria. Are you okay, girlie? There it is. Okay.
Ready, go? Fly, Ambrosia.
I thought there was something.
All right.
Hope you getting down? Okay, Sophie. Carrot. Okay.
Just any more could it? All right then.
Oh, come on. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up bad. Okay. Oh, wait. Oh, you make them explode like that? I didn't realize that that's what that did. Oh. Well, that was, you know, ended. Hi, Dinka. Hello, hello.
That was definitely anything but ordinary.
How goes it? How is the bunny femboy?
Sid, I can't help but notice that your satchel is twitching in a most violent manner.
Here. It's your problem now.
What an amazing specimen. The flesh positively throbs with vitality.
Oh, I don't know why my
successfully
shoulder
graft
does not
this
like
to the
me.
Morganbeards. When I successfully graft this to the Morganbeards, I suspect the results will be immediate. I shall begin at once.
The mad scientist.
It is just as I hoped. Witness how the Morganbeards have taken to the blighted soil. How they bloom with heretofore unseen vigor. Why, I dare say such a vine graft would yield similar results when applied to other specimens as well.
I'm glad I could be of assistance.
You've not only helped us, Sid, you've saved us. Do you recall the extract with which I provided you before? I took a moment to distill some more, but this time with the petals from the invigorated Morganbeards. And would you believe? Its potency has nearly doubled. You must accept this vial as thanks for your assistance. The rest, I shall give to Taya.
Was this another inventory increase? Oh, consumable potency. Okay. Oh, it's maxed now. Okay, we love that. Okay, let's see. Well, oh, where do we go? We'll go right here. Torgal behind me. Torgal, are you okay, buddy? You sound a little out of breath. Let me have ambrosia. Let me have the cheekable. I'm gonna get jumped right here.
Time to fight.
Okay. Bum 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 bum. Oh, it's the spiders, I forgot.
Spiders will be the size of curls.
Oh, I didn't realize how much I had for abilities. I should probably I think I'll do Judgment Bolt. Then I'll save for Giga Flare. I'll probably just start putting stuff in for more of these. I don't know. Well, it's the rice fact. Rice is the best because it is versatile, affordable, and easy to prepare. It serves as a blank canvas for various dishes, allowing you to pair it with any cuisine and flavor profile. Additionally, it is a staple in many cultures, making it widely available, cost-effective, and accessible. Lastly, its simplicity and preparation makes it a convenient and quick option to for satisfying meals, making it a favorite choice for millions worldwide. Thank you for the rice fact, monkey boy. Welcome, welcome.
Move. One won't be enough.
Thank goodness you're back. Taya looks like she's about to collapse.
Is this what you needed?
Spider eye.
Yes, it is. Thank you, Clive. I'm loath to give a patient Alicia, but Taya's right. Sometimes it's all we can do. A single dose dulls even the most agonizing pain, and all other sensation with it. It may be a gentle way to die, but it is death nonetheless. I wish there was another way.
How are you feeling?
Light, mid-here. Drifting on waves.
Good. Just relax. Let the waves carry you to a better place.
Thank you, Taya. I'm so proud of you.
What are you doing? There you go.
He's gone. Thank you, Rodrigue. And you, Clive?
I'll see that he's properly laid to rest.
Bum, 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 bum.
The man you helped today was my mentor, back in the Southern Isles, on the front lines of some meaningless war. I was still a child when they shipped me to their triage tents, to treat the wounded with my gift. But in such blighted lands, I was next to useless. Until he taught me the true physicker's art, that is.
An art we would be lost without.
Tears of mercy were his gift to the bearers of the world. A respite from the agony of the curse's end.
And a kindness Sid would have approved of.
You know as well as I what life is like for a bearer soldier. Marched from one battle to the next, never knowing which might be your last. A commander may care nothing for the bearer spent in his service. But my mentor's gift gave the dying one fleeting moment of tranquility before the end. I've no tears left, Clive. I've seen too many of my friends taken. Something needs to change. And we need to be the ones to change it.
And we will. I promise.
I hope so.
Heels of Mercy. What else did you give me? Sharp Fang, Magic Dash. Did not. Oh.
Clive, I wanted to give you something for the kindness you showed my mentor.
Okay.
What's this?
A chest of all the medicines you're ever likely to need. Seeing as you're so reluctant to come to the infirmary, I thought you might as well take a part of the infirmary with you.
I'm sure it will be very helpful indeed. And Taya, try not to work too hard.
And work Rodrigue all the harder, you mean? He's a quick study, but he's got a long way to go yet. I'll take that particular piece of advice when you heed it yourself, thank you very much.
Damn.
Besides,
Damn, she calling us out,
Chad.
Chad.
Your brother takes his medicine.
Who indeed?
Medicine chest. Is that... Okay, that goes on the thing. That's what I thought.
How are you doing?
Not who I wanted to
Anything
talk
catch
to.
your eye? Seen enough?
How may I help you today, Clive? Here you are.
Ugh. Buck's clutch mine. Used in crafting.
All done?
I almost have enough for fully upgraded Bahamut stuff. Okay. That's not the correct way. Is this way? This way. Okay, we hang out right. Ambrosia, come on. Let's go. Yeah, hopefully we can get a good couple hours in. A good few things done in a couple hours. I mean, it's been an hour. We did a little story grab quest, a couple of hunts. I'll finish this side mission here in a little bit.
Take a while. Kicked out already?
No. This charmer ain't letting anyone through.
Why are the gates closed?
Chief's orders. No one's allowed in without his say-so. Not that I'd have let you in anyway. You look like trouble. I suggest you go home.
That's what I'm trying to do, you little prick. Ain't changed a bit, have you, Snotty?
No. It isn't. Blackthorn.
Long time no see, eh?
What the hell are you doing here?
Well, it was meant to be a surprise, but since you asked so nicely, I'm here to see Zoltan, you fucking numbskull. Now let us through.
All right. Just don't go starting anything with the chief.
Yeah, I promise I won't throw the first punch. That good enough for you?
Go on then.
Much obliged.
So this is Dravaged. Not much going on, is there?
It's a smithing town. When I was a lad, you'd have to shout to be heard over the sound of hammer on anvil. Clive, you're good with people. You speak to Sultan.
Hey, you ain't backing out now, are you?
There's a river of bad blood between me and the chief. But if someone can build me a bridge, then I'll cross it.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
I appreciate it. He'll be near the forge on the hill. It was our master's. He'd have inherited it when I left.
Forge on the hill.
Good luck. You'll be needing it.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our...
Okay. The forge on the hill.
Hotter! Hotter, damn it! Those miserable flames wouldn't melt butter, let alone iron.
Pardon the intrusion. I'm looking for the chief.
That'd be me.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'll bet it is. Keep the gates closed, I tell him. Well done, Snotty. You're not welcome here. Get out. Before things turn nasty.
Blackthorn's here.
What did you say?
He's traveled a long way to see you.
Yes, has he?
He's waiting. Down by the gates.
Then I suggest you take him with you when you leave.
Didn't you apprentice together?
So what if we did?
Fuck! We're getting nowhere. These bearers' flames are next to bloody useless.
We're never going to be able to fire up the forges unless we can find some new crystals.
I'm a busy man, as you can see, so do me a favor and piss off. Oh, and if you're struggling to find your way out, ask Blackthorn. That prick knows exactly where the exit is. He's not wanted here. And neither are you.
All right. I'm going.
Please, Chief, you've got to do something.
Blacksmith's Blues number 3.
But if we can't fire the forges, how are we going to earn our keep?
Shut your...
Let me guess. Zoltan told you to piss off.
As a personal favor to him, yes.
Well, at least he didn't beat about the bush.
There'll be no talking him round. Not after what I did.
Which is what exactly? If we're to help, we need to know. What turned the village against you?
I left. Dravost. Zoltan. The burden of leadership our dying master dropped in our laps. All of it. There are two kinds of smiths in this world, you see. My kind, who are in it for the love of the craft, who labour on a single piece from dawn to dusk to get it just right. And the other kind, who are in it for different reasons. People like Zoltan, whose work is quick and cheap. The kind of smiths who shit out a few hundred blades, reap the profit, and divvy it out among themselves. There wasn't a single day we weren't at each other's throats. And bit by bit, people started taking sides. You would have torn Dravost in half had it gone on. So, I left.
You didn't have to do that.
Zoltan's a better chief than I would have been. His way of doing things kept food on people's tables. Dravost prospered without me and my lofty ideals getting in the road. Until the crystals run out at any rate. Without magic to fire the furnaces, this place is as good as dead.
It depends on how you look at it, though. There's got to be other ways of making fire. We manage it in the Deadlands.
Thanks to Sid's ingenuity, yeah. He saw all of this coming. Knew crystals were the problem, not the solution. And spent years coming up with ways of doing without.
You know what I mean, though, right? Where there's a will, there's a way. What I'm trying to say is that it's not your fault. You couldn't have predicted this.
It doesn't matter whose fault it is. I don't want to be the greatest smith alive just because I happen to be the last. Clive. Dravost won't last long without his furnaces. So, do you think it's time we shared Sid's bellows with the world? The way I see it, it's your decision to make.
Hold on, Blackthorn. Sid made those things for us. They give us an edge over the rest. And you'd be throwing it away.
All right. Do it. This place was your home. I won't abandon it to its fate. Sid's creations were never meant to be hoarded. It was only ever a matter of time before we shared them. Let this be another step on the road to freeing Valisthea from the prison of the Crystal's blessing. Dravost will show the world that it's possible. Wouldn't you agree, August?
When you put it that way, of course. It's like hearing Sid speak from beyond the grave.
Thank you, Clive.
Shall I go and fetch the plans, then?
I know I'm off by heart. I'll be needing some help, though. Building a furnace isn't exactly a one-man job. Do us a favor and round up anyone strong enough to lug a brick or two, would you, August?
All right, then.
And I've got a job for you too, Clive. Finding me some salamander skin. I need leather for the bellows and nothing else will withstand the heat.
Okay,
Luckily for
buddy.
us,
I got you.
Salamanders feed out in the fields of Karava.
Time for a spot of hunting, men.
The chonkable.
Run out the wind.
Unchunkable. Okay, grab that. The music's slightly depressing though. Just regular coral. Oh, it's just regular coral. Just big chilling. Oh, there's salamander. I see him over there.
Let's make this quick, shall we? No mistakes.
Enemy slain.
I dare say that would be enough for a decent set of fellows.
I don't know why I'm so tired.
What's this all about then?
Don't know. Some kind of new invention.
Good day. Thank you. Here you are.
Any trouble finding the skin?
Nothing I couldn't handle.
The salamander skin.
This should be plenty. Right then, time to put these louds to work. If everyone pulls their weight, we'll be finished in no time.
Well, I'll be damned. I honestly didn't think it'd work. But it's hot enough, all right. And without a single crystal in sight.
You know what this means, don't you?
I do, yeah. Dravost is saved.
Sorry about earlier.
Yeah, salty.
I take back everything I said. That thing you built us is an honest-to-God's marvel. You saved our village.
It's Blackthorn you should be thanking. He oversaw the construction.
Give this to him, would you?
What is it?
Pit coal cinders. After he left, I spent years trying to eke the most out of our forges. That there was my answer. Chuck it in the fire, and your forge will burn hotter for longer, which will do wonders for your steel. Our secret for yours. Only fair. I've always envied Blackthorn. Since the day I became chief, I spent every spare moment trying to match up to the bastard. No amount of sleepless nights at the Anvil will ever bridge that gap, though. He's a genius. Plain and simple. The man Dravost needed. But he took all his talent and left. Gifted.
Ow.
Free.
Why is my
I
shoulder
hate his
hurting?
guts.
The cinders would mean more coming from you.
I need to forgive him first. And that's not gonna happen.
Well, you know what they say. Oriflamme weren't built in a day and all that. These things take time. Especially when they involve two geezers who hold grudges tighter than their hammers. But what matters is, Blackthorn's got that twinkle back in his eye. And I'd call that a job well done.
So would I.
I reckon he's going to be at it a while yet, though, so why don't you head off without us? I'll see that the old git gets home safe and sound.
See that you both do. I'll save the cinders till then.
All right. It'll be a nice little surprise for him.
Blackthorn, here you go.
Gentlemen, I see you both made it home in one piece.
Yeah, well, we didn't want to outstay our welcome. The whole village turned out for a go on the bellows
Salty.
after you left. Everyone except Zoltan has. Didn't see hide nor hair of him.
Oh, but that reminds me. I have something for you.
Pick old Cinder. How'd you come by this? And you're sure he wanted me to have it?
I'm sure. He didn't say so, but I think he wants to forgive you.
Huh. Imagine that. Yeah. You know I could never leave this place, don't you? Every time you put on mail, you and the curse breakers are trusting me with your lives. There's no greater honor for a smith than that. I'm not about to go crawling back to Zoltan for forgiveness, but I will make good use of his cinder. And if that helps save even a single life, then he'll have my gratitude. What was it you said he called me? Huh? A genius? And he spent sleepless night trying to copy me, did he? Sounds like I better get to work. I've got a reputation to uphold.
It's good to see you back on form, Blackthorn.
I don't know how you pair put up with me sometimes, but I'm grateful all the same. Now,
Salty.
where was I? Oh yeah.
It will give you food when it is time to give food. Stop that.
Ain't got the art to tell him how similar they are. Stubborn bastards.
A little healthy competition should be good for him.
Still,
Ow.
it's a shame him and Zoltan couldn't let bygones be bygones. No use grumbling about it now, though. Blackthorn's happy. Or as near to happy as he gets. That's good enough for me.
We'll probably hit the 3-hour mark and then call it for the day because my shoulder is killing me for some reason.
Yep.
Use forge.
What do you want?
Stone tongue. Stained loincloth. I stained loincloth. Okay. So that's gonna be stuff from hunts later.
Anything else?
I'm gonna go look at my... Sorry, I was looking at the weird lighting thing. How many am I missing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Missing 14. Alright. Time for the battle. Alright.
I were right, Clive. My dad had it all worked out.
He'd be proud of you, Mid. His writings may have helped, but this achievement is all yours. Can we catch them?
The Aina Yard's one of the largest, fastest vessels ever built. And it won't help she has the wind at her back. Any other ship would be hard-pressed to keep pace with her, let alone reel her in. But this isn't any other ship. This is the Enterprise! And the world's never seen anything like my dad's engine.
It certainly hasn't.
Clive, what do you know of Barnabas Tharm?
Only what the bards sing. That he sailed to Ash from southern lands. That it was his mastery of the blade which won him the throne. And that his sword, Odin's sword, can sever the very threads of creation. But don't lose any sleep over a last tilt. We'll do what we must to survive.
What we must.
The light! I thought this cove was meant to be hidden.
Mid! Company!
Eh?
We'll hold them off until the ship is ready. But hurry!
Bollocks! All hands! Man your stations!
Everyone with me?
Bum bum.
Here they come.
I'll take care of these fuckers. I'll have you know, earthbreaking here. One struck fear into the heart of every man in the fleet.
How are we doing, Mid?
I thought you said that ship was fast!
All right. Got it. Okay. Is that it? Enemies slain. Yes, oak.
That was easy enough.
All right, you lousy lot. Get your asses on board. She's ready to sail.
You heard the captain?
Clive?
But I thought he was...
Confounded. Then it is as I feared. Sleipnir is no man, but a creation of Odin.
Phoenix's fiery fundament. Have you no normal enemies?
Apparently not.
Up for another round?
Of course we are. Right, Lord Rosfield? A boy, there was a time people called me the Executioner. Always in my eyes. No matter, heads will roll all the same.
Mate, new plan! You leave, we follow!
Follow? Swimming, are you? Oh, bother me! Weigh anchor! Engine's dead slow ahead!
Have care, my friends. Tis not blood that runs through in every veins. These foes will not fall easily. They will.
Like oaks before a woodman's axe. Good thing I brought one!
How long are we meant to keep this up? As long as it takes. Unless you have a better idea. Well, I've already killed at least 5 of the bastards. Fuck it. Let's do the lot.
Oh man, okay. Okay.
Should we make for the ship? Not yet. Wait for my signal.
God. Okay. There's so many of them. Please die. Cease existence.
In your own time, Clive!
Right, grab for it!
Enterprise escaped. Okay. I think it's cool that it had its own little custom, like, ending message.
What do you want?
That's quite a mess you've made. And wholly unnecessary. You are my offering to Mythos. I would not see you damaged.
Now back to your stations! Every bell spent treading water puts another league between us and the galleon.
I don't suppose Mid has a spare engine? Since you rose from the grave, my fortunes have plummeted. Are you absolutely certain of this quest of yours, Clive? The foes you face are as terrible as they are numerous.
Aye, and they'd have us live and die on their terms, which should answer your question.
Ah. You have that same stubborn look as your father did when he set his mind to something. On the battlefield, I am but a single axe. A deadly one, mind, but a single one nonetheless. Yet what you require is 1,000, and I believe my old friend in Brandalar can provide them. Take care, Clive. I have many more tales of your father's exploits to share. And I cannot very well do that if you're dead. Again.
Good luck, Uncle. And may fair winds attend you.
As for you, Joshua, take care.
I shall do my best, Uncle.
Farewell, my nephews. When next you see me, it shall be with an army at my back.
My guy, don't fall over. Can't have you dying before you even get the army.
Cheerio! Oh, yeah. Do keep up, my boy.
Well, we can't have him showing us up now, can we?
We would never hear the end of it.
Greek of mercy. All this. What have I done?
My lord.
Okay, okay. Another fight. Are we fighting on a boat?
There's a lot of sea between here and Waloed, but any ship heading north has to round Zemeckis and put through the Narrow. Maintain our current bearing north-northeast, and we'll catch the Black Galleon before she vanishes again.
What's to prevent her from circling around Ash from the south?
With these winds in those waters, it'd taken forever and a fortnight to reach Stonehenge.
Mid knows what she's talking about, Clive. Better than any of us lot, anyway. I say we do as she tells.
Sails on the horizon.
She's ours. Look alive, boys! Full ahead! And keep those furnaces fed!
Do you feel that?
Jill.
All hands! Battle stations!
Do I get to have some naval combat, or am I about to jump on their ship?
Let's see what this girl can do.
Give me some Black Flag style naval combat, please and thank you.
Where one leads, so does the other follow. The bond of consciousness which joins them, condemning both to the same fate. Yet my every attempt to strike it from their hearts serves only to tighten its hold. Fascinating. But then, there is naught my blade cannot sever.
Great Grigos, gosh!
Barnabas.
Hard a port! Heads down, you brutes! And brace for impact!
It's now or never.
I'll find her.
Oh wait. This cutscene for some reason didn't keep the cosmetics. Through the maelstrom.
Where did you hide her, Barnabas?
Touching down!
there more enemies? Are we... Oh, there they go. Okay. Not too bad. It looks like we go this way, right? Question mark?
A proper fight at last. We're all going to die.
Me that.
I need to hurry.
I'm not going to kill you. Do I get to fight as Joshua right now?
No! There he is! He wants him alive!
Hold on. I'm coming. For both of you.
I can't see a goddamn thing because I got put in a corner. Thank God. Okay, well, I'm here and I have enough now. Master. I'm guessing it has to be in here. Or is that where it came out from? No, it's gotta be down here. Yeah. Bum 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 bum.
Jill!
You came.
Get back!
Clive, how did you...
I'll explain later. Hands. Can you walk?
Out of here I can.
Stand still!
Phoenix, are you not the dominant of fire? I see naught before me but a guttering flame.
In earnest, then.
Hey, that was close. Oh shit. Still not great. Oh shit, those two gotta get out of there. Or I thought he was trying to take Clive alive. But he goes and does all that.
Can you go on?
I think so. But to where?
What did you do to Joshua?
The Phoenix? Oh, I expect he will survive. This consciousness in which you coil your feeble souls is grown thick with desperation. And thus has my master turned to my blade. The world will soon be painted in black. And all that live shall gather in death's autumn wake.
Not if we remove the cause of this misery. Not if we destroy the last of the Mother Crystals and restore balance to the world.
Come. Do you truly think it's so simple? The blight is inevitable. Not even the Almighty might stop its endless march. Your efforts will avail us naught. Naught, that is, but suffering. Face the truth, Mythos. Accept your place with the Lord.
Keep it. As long as there's a chance, there's a choice.
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
Alright, chat, time to fuck them up. Or try to.
Now, it is time you learn the inevitability of your divine fate. However much it may hurt.
Get as far away as you can.
Clive, no.
Trust me, Jill.
We don't have to do this. Oh, but we do. If only to remind you of your duty. Defend yourself. In the short time since our last meeting, you have grown much. Yet as a vessel, I fear my lord will still find you lacking. All this fire and fury, and for what? Stopping the light. A foolish notion fed to you by a fires. No. If reason cannot sway you, there are other reasons to sway you. You've been given. And thus is the light of hope severed.
Oh, it's one of those ones that you literally can't
You
win.
would yield so soon. Never.
Clive!
Do you not see? Your iron will weighs you down, dragging you ever further from your purpose.
And what is my purpose?
Mythos. Who are we? What are the dominants? The breath of the Creator still warm on our lips. We carry his light that we might guide the masses in his name. We are but mighty acts of God.
We are more than that.
You would be nothing without what he has granted you. The power we wield is his, and yet every time we draw upon it, it wears away at our very being. It breaks us. It unmakes us.
Oh man.
That its immaculate
Why
aspect
is my
might
shoulder
reveal itself.
not liking me?
The icon. It is too much for even his chosen few. Apart from you, Mythos, you wield the might of many, yet your body does not answer for its avarice.
What are you saying?
What I am saying is that we dominants are a means to an end. We were created for you, that you might drink deep of our strength and thereby fulfill your divine purpose.
Which is?
To feed. As you would know, could you only look beyond the walls of your prison of self-regard. As long as you choose to ignore this, you shall never penetrate my defenses. Still, you may take solace in the fact that you are not alone in your plight. The chains of volition shackle all of mankind, but there is yet cause to rejoice. For the Lord, in his mercy, has taken pity on his flawed creations, and shall see them restored to their proper forms.
And what exactly would that be?
Okay, good.
Why, loyal servants to God.
No.
Manners, Lord Rossfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit ones unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
You mean to turn everyone Akashic?
Not turn, Mythos. Turn back. For too long has mankind been led astray by their clamorous wills. It is time they return to a world of quiet equality, where they might once more know salvation.
Salvation?
Oh, excuse
And
me.
abandon everything we hold dear?
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves, and we'll do it on our own terms. Not yours, and not your gods.
With every defiant expression of your will, the tighter the chains of consciousness become. But perhaps that fact may be put to use.
Clive!
The faster it binds you to the remaining dominance, the stronger your hunger will become. Until it leads you back to the only answer there ever was. Mayhap not by the path my master intended, but back all the same.
Ash is not far. I could freeze a path.
You're in no fit state.
Probably not, but I can try. Don't look back!
Clive bested. Oh. Salty. Let me make sure her thing actually has food in it. It should. I filled it up once. Yeah, it does. She's being impatient. She wants it to be full. Even though she knows it's not food time. Will of Light. Impulse.
I hope the others are safe.
The Enterprise was clear of the gap when we fell. They made it, Jill. And they will have seen the ice, where it led. We need only wait till dawn. This is the second time Barnabas has bested me. I'm powerless against him.
And maybe there really is nothing else for it but to give yourself to his master. Only you won't do that. The Clive I know would never do that.
So you believe? But do you really know me? If what Barnabas said was true, then I'm more monster than man. And each time I summon the flames from within, I burn away the things that make me who I am.
Do you, though? Think of what you've used that power for. Of all the people you've saved. It doesn't matter how or...
I'm gonna go put my stuff in the washer real quick. While it's still on ad break. Hold on, I'll be right back. Sorry, my brain just, like, remembered that I needed to do laundry. Ah, hi Elite. Sorry, I went to put my stuff in the washer and also had to go pee real quick. Well, welcome, writers. Hello, hello. I'm Fairbono, your local Immortal Plague Doctor and Degenerate VTuber. Hello, hello, hello. A researcher. We're playing some more Final Fantasy 16 because, Stellar Blade will not be available until this afternoon, unfortunately. But hello, hello, how is Noita? You were playing with Mizu and someone else, weren't you? If I remember correctly. I could be wrong. But hello, yeah, I remember seeing. But hello, I hope you had a fun time.
By whom it was granted.
We had some cursed runs, oh god.
And you've chosen to use it for good, haven't you?
Oh man.
I've also used it to kill.
I'll probably go for like another hour or so
What if it's all I'm good for?
today. Somewhere around that. Because I do have D&D tonight.
You're still that same boy I grew up with.
And I don't want to overdo it.
Always so eager to save everyone around you. And yet always so alone. Because you failed to realize the one thing that needed saving most of all. You, Clive. You. You never once took the time to save yourself.
But hopefully y'all have fun at least.
Myself. I think I might be beyond saving.
No one is beyond saving. Provided they want to be saved. You fight to survive. And you survive so that you may protect those you love. It's what you do. What you've always done. And I know you're not about to change. So I'm going to help you. To give you what you need to protect us all.
Jill. Are you sure? If this is what you want, then...
Don't worry, Clive. It is. This burden.
It's definitely fun, that's good.
But I'm not alone. These burdens I carry. My sins, my pain, my sorrow. I see now that they are all a part of me.
Gosh, my shoulder. Oh, now we have Shiva. I'm glad that they decided to do it this way instead of having her die, or almost die. Give it to him and then died.
If I'm to continue on, having pledged my life to those I love, then I will gladly bear your burdens too, until my last breath.
Clive.
I promise you, Jill, we will find a way to escape this fate. Find a way to save each other. That we might one day look upon the moon again, together.
And I promise you, Clive, that I will be there, no matter what you must become.
thought a smile could bring me so much joy.
Okay, now it stopped changing my stuff in the cutscenes. Did y'all fuck? Please? Let the man get some. The world might end tomorrow. He need to get some a little bit, alright? Come on, give it to him.
What of Barnabas? Do we pursue him?
No. Our paths will cross again soon enough. Whether we like it or not. Besides, there is something we must do first.
Of course. Drake's spine. The last Mother Crystal.
The Einherjar is at the bottom of the sea. Waloed won't dare move on Storm without her. But they know we're coming now. We'll need a plan. And a damn good one at that.
Then let's go home and find one. Ash will have to wait.
Just over here. Hi, G-Dog. Hello, hello. Welcome, Raiders. I'm Fravana, your local Immortal Plague Doctor, and I need to correct my posture. I've been sitting in such an awkward spot because my shoulder has been hurting. But, hello, welcome, Raiders. I'm Fravana, your local Immortal Plague Doctor, and, Degenerate VTuber, how was Umbrella Chronicles? Which one is that? I don't think I've heard of that particular, Resident Evil. Well, welcome. We're doing the Final Fantasy 16 because Stellar Blade is not yet out. Technically, it comes out later this afternoon, but I will not be able to stream it, unfortunately. But I hope you had a lot of fun.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's
Gonna have to raid and run. Okay, have a good one. Go get rest, get food, do what you need to do.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherjar, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Shiva.
I should visit Joshua.
Did they just say fuck Leviathan? Is that what happened here? Kind of want to mess with Shiva's stuff, but I also don't necessarily want to change up my stuff too much right now. Okay. Is it the most OP? Do you think I should get rid of Ramu or Bahamut? Technically could get rid of Phoenix as well. Might be better to get rid of Phoenix's stuff, honestly. Ramu? Okay. So... I know I want diamond dust, of course. If I'm going to do that. God, that costs so much. Draw them towards Clive, I think. We'll do that. There you go. Do we need to deal with Blackthorn again?
News then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all that. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there, are spewing out ether like no one's business.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. A caching.
They can freeze things?
Okay. The
Okay.
area's either turned or on the way to turning, apparently. Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need help, and quick.
Yeah, the only one I really was just like, I don't want to use this at all. I don't really like Titan stuff very much.
If something ain't done soon, the old place will be overrun.
So, tell me, I know this is technically a spoiler, but did they just kind of give Leviathan the middle finger?
Does Blackthorn know?
Because I know there's supposed to be 8.
He'd only do something stupid. You reckon we should tell him?
No. It's better this way.
Yeah, well...
Leviathan is DLC. Okay, I have the DLC, so we'll see him.
I'll see you in Dravost.
Or I have access to the DLC, I should say. It's kind of weird that they, like, talk the whole time and then they made it DLC, but I guess... because my friend bought it, and we just have a shared library.
How do you split the sea?
And whenever he bought it, it was, like, the same price as, like, a full game normally. Anything beyond? Yeah, I have access to both the DLCs, so... There's that at least.
Oh, don't tell me we've run out of Papio nuts.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. It'd better all be here.
The stew's awfully thin these days.
Trouble with your gear, or...
Use the forge. Give me Ice Brand.
No scratches, all right? Anything else?
What does Ice Brand look like? Ice Brand looks kind of cool. Although I'm not sure how it stays in its holster. Oh my god, why? Why did they just... Did they just drop the last of all the fucking side quests on me at once? Is that what they just did to us? Did they literally say, the game's almost over. Here, let's take all the side quests real quick. Have fun.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me, but I can speak to her at least.
Final Fantasy 16. Why did you do this? I almost said 14 because that's the main one. Maybe? Oh god, why would they do this to me? Why would you do this to me? Okay, that's fine. And then I'll go all the way over there. Oh.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going herself. Alone.
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information.
Mm-hmm.
Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment. And about their captor.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her. She's at Martha's Rest, you say?
If she's not moved on already, yes. I hope everything's all right.
Why would Doris insist on going alone? Maybe Cole was right to be worried.
How are you doing? Here you go.
Yeah, it definitely looks like they were just like, yeah, here, take all the last bits of the... the side quests real quick.
How was she? The Enterprise. Ah, Sid. Just the man I was
You
hoping
okay?
to see. Did you have a mo?
Don't tell me. You need more bomb ash.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new smelter. It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermo amplification and a system of reciprocal recirculatory regenerators that let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge, that's for certain. Only mithril engines get hotter, and you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out of any old rubbish neither. We need the good stuff. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that. Any chance you could help me too?
If it's for the good of the hideaway, I'd be happy to.
Oh, it is. I promise you.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need me to find?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes, we call them.
More fallen materials. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen
I
ceramics
opened
deal with heat like nothing else.
the thing on my phone.
And what's more, they're
Because
directional.
clicking out does not
transferring
work
heat
very
from
well.
the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hood with them, they'll reflect the heat right back into the furnace. We've collected as many as we can, and I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is,
They're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins. So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back this fizz they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell, yeah. We're only 3 short, mind. And we know exactly where they are. There's one up Amber Way, in that ruin that they call Lost Plume, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one is in the ruins of Advent, which is in the Empire.
All right then. Wish me luck.
Will do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
All right, time to go knock out all the side quests. See how much of this I can get done. Oh god. Oh, there's so many. Okay. Let's go here first.
There were ghosts at the gates, not days. Those things I said before about
so many.
It's gonna take a while, yeah.
Oh, Clive. What am I to do? My wards and I may soon be without a home.
What's happened?
The High Cardinal has descended from his lofty throne and taken up residence here in Northreach.
The High Cardinal?
Leader of the Council of Elders, second only to his Radiance at the head of the Imperial government. Not that any of those things still exist. Now he goes by his noble title, the Duke of Oriflamme.
And what does he want with Northreach?
He wants to transform it into a military stronghold, a foundation upon which to build a new Sambrec. He's already secured the support of the various army remnants, with promises that they shall be afforded the respect they deserve in his empire. One built on the confiscated property of the people.
He would rob the populace to pay for it.
Believe me, I have used every means of persuasion to discourage him from this folly. But for whatever reason, he will not listen to me.
What does Captain Philippe make of this? When the town was under attack, it was him the soldiers rallied around. Couldn't he use that influence again?
How? By speaking out against one of the most powerful men in Sambrec. A man whose stated aim is to revive the empire Philippe's comrades swore to serve, and to improve the soldiers' lot within it. The captain can offer them a regular supply of gruel, and an occasional trip to the Vale to help them forget the terrors they face each day. The Duke offers them a vision of strength and safety. No. Any attempt to incite mutiny would cost Philippe the support of his men, if it did not cost him his life. But given the mood around town, mutiny may yet be unavoidable. The people have little appetite for further deprivation, least of all when it serves only to elevate others.
And who could blame them?
Clive, would you appeal to the Duke on my behalf? For your services to Northreach, you have the respect of the soldiers, and they will take you to His Eminence if you ask them. And unlike Philippe, no bonds of loyalty prevent you from speaking your mind to the man. Well, will you try? You could hardly fare any worse than I did.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what I can do.
We got
Thank you,
these.
Clive.
Tell me then, where will I find this Duke of Oriflamme? In the garrison?
Overseeing the troops, yes.
All right. Wish me luck.
Okay. Go see the Duke.
I may have met this Duke before, at the Remembrance Ceremony. Let's hope I didn't make a strong impression.
Halt! Oh, sorry about that. You're the dame's man, aren't you? You got some business with the captain?
No, actually. With the Duke. I was hoping I might be able to speak with him.
We're under orders not to let any civilians pass. But you should be all right. His Eminence has heard all about you and your heroics. Wait here. I'll go and ask.
So, you are the sellsword who lent his aid to the garrison. The Empire owes you a debt, and I shall see it repaid. But tell me, is it wealth that you seek, or favor?
Neither, Your Eminence. I thought only to inquire about your plan to turn Northreach into a stronghold.
Ah, I see. You are worried the expanded garrison will render your services redundant. Yet you needn't be. A proud fighting man like yourself shall always have a place here. Pride of place, in fact. For too long has the contribution of the noble soldier been under-reckoned. But no more. For it is they who shall see the Holy Empire rebuilt, beginning right here in Northreach.
Why here, Your Eminence?
The town has been fortunate enough to escape largely unscathed from the recent troubles. Her defenses are sound, and her garrison well prepared. Which is more than can be said for Oriflamme or Twinside. The Empire wants for a capital, and I believe Northreach to be the perfect place. With Caer Norvent as her citadel. Once we have seen to the refortification of both the town and the castle, we need only build a wall around both to create a city that would be the envy of the twins. Plans are already underway for the construction. Soon enough, these thralls shall learn that they are no match for the might of Sanbreque.
I fear you underestimate how dangerous these creatures are, Your Eminence. Should they return in force, you will need all the people of Northreach to come together in defense of the town. Something they may be loath to do if they've been deprived of their worldly goods.
The people will do as their leaders command. If Sanbreque is to be rebuilt, she will require a functioning government. One whose authority is beyond question. That is why this levy is necessary. So that any man who wishes to join the army might do so and be fed, outfitted, and paid as befits a defender of the Empire. And yet there are those who persist in peddling the treasonous lie that I seek to steal from the people and drive them from their homes.
I suspect they're afraid of losing what little they have left.
Precisely. The common folk have little and less, and you mean to deprive them of even that. You would sow the seeds of your new empire in your own salted earth.
Sabine, we have discussed this.
Yes, and I told you then how putting the empire before her citizens would lead only to revolt.
Without an empire, there are no citizens.
And in yours, there will be only beggars. Is that what Griga wills for her people?
Do not take her name in vain, Sabine.
I'll come back later.
Okay, it's just like, I'm gonna get out of here.
The citizens revolt. I wonder what the people really think of the Duke's plan. It wouldn't hurt to ask them, I suppose. Let's begin with those on the other side of the wall.
As long as you remain, the veil will see to your needs.
Excuse me.
All right there. What is it you're after, sir?
Just your opinion, actually. I wondered what you thought of the Duke of Oriflamme.
Oh, him. Not much. None of us traders do. It's thanks to nobles like him that we had to set up shop this side of the wall in the first place. Couldn't have the rabble getting any closer to the holy capital, could they? And now he's trying to drive us out completely, threatening to take everything we got from us if we don't clear off. If the dame said she wanted him run out of town, I'd be straight through that checkpoint, tar bucket in hand.
I've been hearing a lot of talk about a certain duke.
Nothing good, I'll wager. Going around acting like he owns the place. And with hardly a word to the dame. This is her town, not his.
I take it you'd rather she was in charge.
As far as I'm concerned, she still is. Just need his eminence to sod off back to Oriflamme.
See, I don't think building... like, his plan to build the castle or the capital around here is a bad idea. I think the way he's going about it is just fucking terrible. Like, people, you gotta know you can't just take from everybody. That's not how this shit works. Come on, it's common sense.
I heard the dame got an eye concert with the meadows.
A question, if you don't mind. What do you think of the Duke of Oriflamme?
Don't get me started. You build a life for yourself somewhere, only for some noble to turn up and tell you you've got to hand it all over to him. If he thinks his name and his chains give him the right to empty our purses, he's in for a rude awakening. We'll do whatever it takes to keep what's ours. Whatever it takes.
Well, the people seem united enough. What about the soldiers?
Oh, we're bare. This side quest is gonna take longer than I thought it would.
You're the one who was talking to His Eminence.
On the dame's behalf, yes. I was trying to persuade him not to take the people's goodwill for granted, but it seems my words fell on deaf ears. What do you think of his plans?
I'm a soldier, mate. He tells me what to do, not the other way round. Listen, I've got nothing but respect for the dame, but I've got a family to look after. That's where my loyalties lie, not with the town or the Empire, but with my wife and children.
I can respect that.
If the Duke can get us cement and the equipment we need to fight off those blue-skinned bastards, I don't care how he does it.
I can't be mad at him for that though. Like, most people would choose their family over everyone else. Oh, I walked past him. Where's he at? Oh, he's up there. Okay. Boop, boop, boom, 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 boom.
I hear the Duke of Oriflamme plans to turn this town into some sort of fortress. Do you think that's a good idea?
It's not for me to say. All I know is that unless the Emperor orders me otherwise, His Eminence's word is law. Look, no one likes all these taxes and tariffs, but empires don't come for free. Once Sanbreque is back on her feet, we'll all reap the benefits.
I don't know. Don't know how I feel about all that. Like, dude choosing his family, totally reasonable, totally makes sense. I don't know about all that. With everybody reaping the benefits later.
Excuse me, do you have a moment? I wondered if you'd mind sharing your thoughts on the Duke of Oriflamme.
Well, he's made a lot of enemies coming in the way he did. I mean, look around us. You can see the state the realm's in. The traders might not like having the screws put on them, but if they volunteered a few more of their hard-earned gil before things got bad, maybe they wouldn't have to. I think the Duke's got a point when he says rebuilding the Empire's the best way of making sure we're all protected. And if that means people who don't know one end of a sword from another have to make way for those who do, well, that's just how it goes.
Let's see what Philippe makes of all this.
Philippe. Philippe, where are you? Yes, Philippe.
Captain, do you have a moment?
For you? Certainly. Clive, wasn't it? Thank you for last time. How can I help you?
I wanted to ask you about the Duke of Oriflamme. Do you intend to go along with his plan?
But to tell you the truth, I'm in two minds. It's my sworn duty as a captain of the Imperial Army to obey his orders. But I can't say I agree with him.
Philippe, I remember you saying that you became a soldier to protect the people you loved. The Dame included.
That's right, I did.
Well, she doesn't agree with the Duke's orders either. She thinks they could tear Northreach apart.
And she's probably right. Thank you, Clive. I know what I need to do now. Protecting the people I love is what matters. Doesn't matter how. Well, duty calls, so I better go. Thanks again.
It seems Philippe wants to do the right thing at least. I expect Isabel will be pleased to hear that.
Ah, Clive. How did you fare? Were you able to speak with the Duke?
I was, but...
So Northreach is to be a fortress after all. Well, it will certainly help to hold back the thralls. There's no denying that. Though I doubt it will come as much consolation to the townspeople whose worldly goods are confiscated to pay for it. They deserve to be heard, Clive. To have a say in this new empire the Duke means to build.
Sadly, His Eminence values their obedience more than their opinions, and hopes to reassert the authority of the state. I fear he sees the people as mere pawns on his chessboard to be sacrificed for the greater good. Needless to say, they themselves are of a different opinion, and would rather their destinies were in your hands. The soldiers, meanwhile, are content to follow their orders. And not just because of the Duke's rank, but because of his vision.
I thought as much. Had I sworn to protect Sanbreque, I dare say I too would want nothing more than to see it rise from the ashes. Thank you for trying. But the battle is lost.
I don't know about that.
What happened to your uniform?
I handed it in, along with my resignation. Told the lads I wished them well, but that I owe it to those I love to call it a day.
But why?
Because I realize what really matters to me. Not following some nobleman's orders for the sake of it, but protecting what I care about. Protecting Northreach. I honestly don't know when those monsters will return, but I'm certain they're not finished with us yet. And when they do come back, we need to be ready for them. We need to stand together, all of us. And with you to lead us, milady, I reckon we can do it. It was you who finally convinced me, Clive. There's no point following orders if they go against everything you believe.
Indeed.
All of us, standing together. That has always been Northreach's best hope, and one which still lies within our grasp. We have only to turn our attentions to the true enemy. Thank you, Philippe, for showing me what I must do.
Anything for you, milady. Speaking of standing together, would you mind if I borrowed a few of the lads from the Vale to help keep watch around the town? I fear His Eminence has loftier tasks in mind for the guard.
Not at all. Be my guest.
Wouldn't be the first time.
There may be hope for Northreach yet. Especially with men like you and Philippe to champion our cause. I, for my part, shall continue to work upon the Duke, in the stubborn belief that I might still tempt him into joining hands. But I suspect I shall have to call upon your aid again. Until then, Clive.
Until then.
All right. Let's see. Where's the thing? Just because walking will take longer than the loading screen. I shall do this. When you're just like, walking will take longer than the loading screen for probably a minute-and-a-half walk in the game.
Ready, go?
Wild sentences that I have to say. I will do a hard save though. Real quick before I forget about it. Okay, level 42. Whenever I finish the sphere thing, that should give me like the max quantity.
I'll need to deal with these ones first.
Oh, permafrost? Oh, that's a thing.
Now to find this spherical echo.
That's kind of cool.
This is it. Right then.
Okay, that's all of those. Theo, what would you like from me?
Clive, you'll be pleased to know that the negotiations are progressing well.
That is good news.
Yes. Our comrade in Randala has just sent word that the contract should be signed very soon. But I still have much and more to prepare. It's a huge undertaking moving this many bearers at once. You couldn't do me a quick favor, could you?
What you got?
What is it this time? More wild beasts?
Nothing like that.
I just need you to go over to the caravans and ask Elle how long we have until the bearers arrive. Find out exactly how much faster I need to get all these supplies moved.
All right. I'll go and ask.
Thanks, Clive. I owe you one.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Don't blame yourself, Elle. This is their fault, not yours.
I know, but...
No buts about it, all right?
Is something wrong?
Vonnie came to give me a message from our intermediary. The talks with the Republican Army have fallen through. They've reached an agreement with the Silver Peak Consortium instead. Though prices have fallen of late, we deliberately offered above the going rate to try and deter other bidders. But the Consortium offered double what we did, and the Army jumped at the chance.
You had no opportunity to make a counteroffer?
None at all. And we were so close.
Elle? What's happened? I saw Vonnie leaving. She didn't look happy.
And with good reason.
Bum 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 bum. We love shitty business practices,
But
especially when they deal with human
The
life.
Fist was speaking to about the bearers. How did the consortium even find out about this?
It's not so surprising. They have ears all over the Republic. This isn't over. The Consortium will have to sell these bearers eventually, and at the price they paid, buyers will be few and far between. I'm going to Randalar myself.
Alone? You sure that's wise?
Are you offering to be my bodyguard? How kind. Meet me at the checkpoint near the capital gates. I'll send an owl ahead and request a meeting. You go to Cashlock, Theo, and get everything ready. We've waited far too long as it is. Even if I fail to free these bearers, there will be others. Someone needs to prepare the place and keep any prowling beasts at bay.
Oh, and that's me, is it? Well, it looks like I'm following orders till she gets back from meeting the Silver Peak Consortium, who've been doing their best to undermine our scheme. She'll never join them after this, surely. No, she said it herself. She still has plans for Cashlock, even if this one falls through. She means to stay with us, then. I can't say I'm not happy to hear it, but... is this what she really wants?
You have to trust her.
You're right. It's what she wants now. And if Elle's off fighting for the cause, I should do my part too. So I bid you farewell and safe travels, my friend.
At least the side quests are like interesting enough.
Make sure the place is well stocked and defended.
Like they're not just 100% oh go grab this because I asked for it. It's like they have their own little stories.
I'll do my best. All right, to Randalar then. Better not keep Eloise waiting.
What I wouldn't give for a hot...
When are they gonna let us through?
Probably should have made it my priority quest, but oh well, that's fine. Oh, that looks like
hope I didn't keep you waiting. Did you arrange to speak with the consortium?
Here they are now.
You wish to consult with me?
I did. It's about the bearers you recently purchased from the Fist. We had all but finished making arrangements to buy them ourselves, and then you stepped into the fray.
You misunderstand. The consortium had an interest in purchasing them from the very first. It was only our regard for you that kept us from bidding. But your hesitancy in accepting our offer to you suggested that the regard was not mutual. And so we resumed our business.
I did not hesitate. I am simply not inclined to make such decisions without first giving them due consideration. But what is done is done. Come then. How much do you want for them?
Alas, you are too late yet again. We rarely take on such unconventional merchandise without a purchaser in mind. The bearers belong to him now.
Who is your buyer?
A trader from across the water. A most demanding fellow, if it's any consolation. He insisted the bearers be fed, dressed, even given their own bunks for the voyage over. That's what you get when you deal with continental types.
I wouldn't know.
Oh yes, the culture on the continent is quite different to ours. They pay good money for bearers not fit for the knacker's yard, and treat them like kings. But as long as they pay...
That does sound unusual. No matter then. If they've already left our shores, there's little that can be done. Allow me to withdraw my interest. And with it, my interest in joining your organization.
My associates will be sorry to hear that.
Now.
I'm sorry you weren't able to save them.
As am I. But I only have myself to blame. He was right, you see. The Silver Peak Consortium did intend to buy those bearers before I did. Their representative hinted at a possible purchase when he came to recruit me. I feigned interest in joining them in the hope he might be encouraged to tell me more, and he did just that. As soon as he left, I sent my own offer to Randalar.
So you never...
No. I entertained the Consortium's proposal solely so I could learn more about those bearers. But I was a fool to think they wouldn't find out. I knew exactly who I was dealing with.
You tried.
I did. And if what he said was true, the bearers are to be well treated. Which is something, at least. But they deserved more. I wanted so badly to see them freed.
Eloise! Eloise! Word from Cashlock. The village is under attack. A pack of beasts have come down from the mountains, and there's a dragon at its head. Theo and the others are trying to hold them off as best they can, but the odds are against them.
All right, let's go help out our boy.
I'll go on ahead.
Thank you, Clive. I'll gather some men and join you there. Just make sure he's safe.
Got you, baby girl. We got you, baby girl.
Hold on, Theo.
Where can I just get there? This will probably be a lot closer.
Ready, go?
I'm just gonna make a right here. Goblin mugger. Goodbye. I ain't got nothing for you.
Back to the stables, girl.
Where are they being attacked at? Oh, it's further in. Some of those people are just standing around like nothing's going on. I'm very confused. Where's the fight at? Is it down here? I got it taken care of already?
Where's Theodore?
Upriver! He led the dragon that way to keep it from the village, but the whole area's flooded with ether.
We just have to pray he makes it out in one piece.
I can do better than that. Torgal, with me.
You know what I just realized? Before they knew Torgal was like a special dog, they were just bringing him into the fucking ether like it was like nothing. You know, there's like, nah, he got that right.
Where are you, Theo?
Theo, get out of there. I'll take care of it, buddy.
Damn it. The ether's too thick. These creatures have already turned.
Where's the last enemy? It's gotta be the dragon coming down.
I can't waste any more time. I need to find Theodore before that dragon does. Looks like it's found me. This thing's turned as well. This isn't going to be easy.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. So, I gotta make sure I'm facing it. Oh, I thought I'm... There you go. You got it. I do have to move my stuff to the dryer though, so I will be right back. Okay. Bum bum bum. Oh.
Clive? Theodore, you had me worried for...
Uh-oh.
We have to get you out of here. I think it might be a little too late for that. Bearer or no, there's only so much ether a man can take, and that Drake just wouldn't let me leave. You have my thanks, Sid, for finishing what I could not. For keeping Elle's dream. Theodore. Don't make me do this.
Stop it, Theo! Stop!
Stay back, Eloise! He's turned. And so will you! Theodore. Take Just, Theodore, wait. Goodbye. Oh.
Bruh.
Thank you, Clive. I think I'll be all right now.
That was true bravery he showed.
Jesus.
Leading the dragon away from the village like that. His first instinct was always to protect people. To put others' well-being before his own.
And now he's gone. Because I sent him to that place, against his will.
It wasn't against his will. He was ready to do whatever it took to show you he could stand on his own. So that you would finally be free to live your own life.
To live my own life? He never could come to terms with the choice I made.
What exactly happened? You once told me Theo was the first bearer you ever helped.
We grew up in Canva. We were born to one of the great trading houses. And I was chosen to inherit the family business. I had my father's head for figures, you see. Theo did not. While I studied the art of commerce, he played at soldiers instead. A late bloomer, in more ways than one. For unlike most bearers, it wasn't until his 15th summer that his powers awakened. My parents tried to drive him out of the house and into the care of the constables. But before they could, I took him into mine.
Theo told me something else. He clearly admired your devotion to the cause of freeing others like him from slavery. But he said you deserved a better life than this. He wanted to free you from what he called your bonds, just as you freed him from his.
I would be lying if I said I had not wondered from time to time how much easier my life might have been if I had allowed Theo to be taken and devoted myself to the family business instead. But I have never regretted the decision I made. Being with my brother meant more to me than tradition or reputation. I only had to look at him to remind myself of that night and the choice I made and the fact that I would make the same choice again in a heartbeat. He was never a burden. How could he even think that? If anything, I was the one who weighed him down.
You weren't, Eloise. He said it himself, that he had always been grateful to you for saving him, and that he wanted to repay you by letting you live the life you were denied. Neither you nor Theo weighed each other down. You loved one another. You did whatever was necessary to continue living your lives together, and you always would have.
You're right. All I ever wanted, all I ever did, it was so we could be together. Oh, Theo, why did you have to... I know Theo wanted me to move on, but I'm staying here at the Crimson Caravans to continue our work. We can make a difference here. We can help people, save them. I need nothing more from life than that. So I'll carry on doing what we do, ensuring that goods, people, bearers get where they need to be, bringing smiles to people's faces just like we always have, and to Theo's, wherever he is. This is the life I have chosen, the life I will always choose.
I've made a choice of my own, to continue helping you however I can, whenever you need it.
Thank you, Clive. Let's go on together then, for Theodore.
Okay. What do we got? Got display, something to display for thing. Can go ahead and do that one. That one shouldn't take very long. Can do the blacksmith. Probably at least do this one and the blacksmith just to get it off the map. Or at least the blacksmith will get off the map with that.
Come on.
Might just be better to get it done, so I don't have to worry about it as much.
Thanks, girl.
Bum 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 bum.
Two down, one to go.
Oh, let's go ahead and go over here.
So Dravost is still standing. For now, at least.
Clive! You're here!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoldan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you wasted half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah. So have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off. You, ready for the off, then?
We can't waste any
We
more
can't
time.
afford to waste any more time.
Let us go.
Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty surprises, do we? Oh, and Blackthorn, you and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls, and there are more coming up from the mines.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd better be right.
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
Leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
What was that thing doing in the mines?
All right. Which one of you's first?
Alright, with this many, I might as well. Oh, come on, I pressed the button. Oh, okay. Akashic Griffin, that sounds fun. Is that it? Was that all?
Is that it? Apparently not.
Oh, a chimera. I was not expecting an Akashic chimera. Oh, just a canyon chimera. It's not even a Akashic one. Ah, come on. I was stuck. Oh, I was trying to press the wrong button. Oh, wait, I totally forgot. Do I still have gear for... Still have gear for Ramu. I need to switch my gear out. I didn't think about it. Got him. Cool. I wasn't expecting a chimera. Anything cool? No.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretched things. But mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your walls again.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, well, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere, and more importantly, it's our home. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right. Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said earlier, it was true. You'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but Dravoged isn't what it once was. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmekia. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day because it's easy and turns a profit. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but no one sees the point. The average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravoged what a true master blacksmith looks like. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. And I wish I could accept, but I'm needed elsewhere. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him.
Sorry I'm staying quiet. It's just kind of hard whenever there's all these cutscenes to talk too much. It's just like, okay, y'all are talking, I guess. Sure.
I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
And this is?
A token of our lasting gratitude. But I'm of a mind to make you a far grander gift. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, and I've learned to hone an edge Odin would be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show, either.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravoged in the first place? A certain ring? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind of metalwork. Between the two of us, I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a forge.
You know what? I think you might be right. Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome, as long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
All right, I want to see the legend. Is it actually a legend, or is it just like, oh yeah, you get the plans for it?
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that sword I promised you.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his level work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I trust you'll take good care of it.
Thank you. Both of you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsmen alive, then?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the greats of old. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in history. But we're up for the challenge. Here.
A list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from Dravozd.
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok. Something worthy of a legendary outlaw like yourself.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave this list with me.
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next, who fancies raising a cup to friendship reforged?
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past. It's about time I had something to celebrate.
Then tap the kegs! Vulcan's boys are on their way!
Oh god. Oh. Okay, let me see if I can make the blade or not.
What do you want?
Okay, whoa, oh god, orichalcum, dark steel.
Anything else? Yeah. I never thought if it hadn't been for you.
Okay, that's it.
I'll keep the forge on.
Alright. Let's put on Ragnarok. I'm guessing a lot of that stuff is gonna be from the hunt board. I also just want to see how much more we're missing. We got more that I wasn't paying attention to. Crimson Caravan sign. Okay. How long? Almost 4 hours. I think this is a good place to call it for today because I do have D&D tonight. It is the Return of the original D&D Wednesday. Ow, my shoulder. Okay. I don't know why my shoulder is not liking me. But it's the return, so I want to be ready and rested. So we shall raid out. I already know who we're doing a raid to. I'm sending y'all to Star Habit. She's doing a partner push right now. So everybody go say hello, go have fun. I'm sorry for the slightly shorter stream. I'm sorry we couldn't play Stellar Blade, but it doesn't come out for like another hour and a half, and I would only be able to play like an hour-ish. Assuming that it doesn't take forever and a day for it to finish the render. So anyways, I will send y'all to Star Habit. I'll be back Friday with actually Stellar Blade. And then we'll have a good long weekend stream. Before I go to Offkai. Anyways, everybody have a good time. Bye-bye.